What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the updated auction house, where it's at right now in College Football 25 Ultimate Team, as well as talking about, guess what? We've got the new playoffs head-to-head, which does unlock today. And if you did complete the plan, you're now on to the quarterfinal. You look at the different rewards. If you get 4 wins, you get the medium locker as well as a semifinal token, but you've got to win 4 games in a row without losing. Now, I completed the playoffs play-in, so I should have a free token, in which I do. However, I think I've only got 1 token, so I don't know exactly where I can get extra tokens. I think last week it said you could get extra tokens from the store, but you still, I think, if you, let's say you lose, you might have to go back to the play-in, win 4 games in the play-in to advance to the playoff. So this is still playable. So you guys still can play in this to work your way up the ranks. And it is something that I am going to do it today. Now, as always, guys, pay attention to the store rush. Anytime there's an option here to purchase something for 100 coins, please do it, guys. You got free coins here. Obviously, this next level, I don't know. That's up to you if you want to do that. But the first level there, I absolutely would purchase. I also today did purchase some rush packs with my coins, as I always do. And I did pull A.J. Brown. Now, I'm not the biggest A.J. Brown fan, but I'll take it. You know what? A free wide receiver to add to my specific collection. I will take it. Now, let's look at the auction house, where it currently is at right now with A.J. Brown, with all of the new college football playoff cards as well added into the game. So let's start with the college football playoff cards, because again, those are the new cards that did get released today. I just feel like during the rush event, more people are opening up like the rush packs than anything else. But I still think today's a solid opportunity if you want a lot of these specific cards to pick them up. For example, Derek Canteen, Isaiah Oliver, Nate Wiggins. A lot of these cards, I don't know about right now, but eventually today probably will go down in price. Algier is another example of a card who I actually really like at the running back position. Could lose some value. DK Metcalf still has his price decently high, although it is falling a little bit. 191 is about as low as I have seen him in the past couple of days. But just look through each and every one of these positions, figure out, do you want any of these cards? And if you do, for what price? Again, a lot of cornerbacks in here. Cam Jackson came way down in price as well. So a lot to look at here. It just comes down to what you specifically are wanting on your field. And again, how much you are wanting to spend on all of these cards. Now, as far as like Ronnie Stanley, his price is going to keep going down today. Same thing with John Campbell Jr. There are definitely some solid options for you guys out there to take advantage of where the auction house is at. I will also say, guys, these cards here, some of them for 30,000 coins are incredible. And even if you go down to these 90 overalls, I was really impressed with some of these cards today. Like a Dante Cephas is really solid for his specific overall. I don't know exactly what Miller's stats, all around stats look like. But even like a Deontay Carpenter, he looks fine. But a lot of these cards I would go and look at and see, are they worth picking up? Now, again, I talked about all of these cards earlier today in a separate video. But a guy like this, Shan, right? Not only a 90 overall, but he's got 88 speed, 87 acceleration, good block shed, gets after the quarterback, does a lot of things on the field for you guys for 10,000 coins. So don't think you always need these 94 overalls, because some of these 90s are nearly just as good of cards. So I do want to make that known. Now, as far as the overall market, today we did see a new rush player in A.J. Brown. Now, Michael Vick is still in packs until I think, the 30th, maybe the 29th, something like that. So his price probably will continue to go down throughout the next couple of days. He is a lefty quarterback, so that is weird. Kind of takes a special person to use him. But again, if you want to pick him up, I would still wait a little bit. His price will go down. Now, like I said, with the addition of A.J. Brown into the game, as well as DK Metcalf going down in price, we should see the overall price of some of these wide receivers get cheaper and cheaper. Now, I'd be pretty hesitant today with Deshaun Hamilton, just because we do know his price. He's going to come out again on Sunday. But if you can find any of those wide receivers you like, could be a good opportunity to do so. Now, tight end position. A lot of different options here We did get the next CFP drop leaked as well. And whenever the next CFP drop comes out, which I do think is early next week, we do see another tight end. So I would say, investing in Vernon Davis wouldn't be the worst option. However, we do know his price could go down again. As far as the middle linebacker position, it's stacked right now. There's a lot of great middle linebackers in this game. So I'd be pretty careful, buying middle linebackers. I still think Stutzman's as good as any other middle linebacker, honestly, in the game right now. Now, overall, the cornerback position, it's going to continue to get cheaper and cheaper. We've got a lot of these CFP guys getting pulled in packs. So the cornerback market is pretty, I don't want to say pretty great, but it's a good time to take advantage of it, I think is a good way to say it. And even at the free safety position, guys, a lot of these cards you can pick up for super cheap. And so it's tough for me not to, be hype about a lot of these cards, especially for the prices that they are going for right now. I do think Kyle Hamilton still is probably the best strong safety in the game, but you've got a lot of different options at this stage. Like if you play a lot of man coverage, Gabriel Taylor could be your guy. But again, I know I've mentioned this in the past. I want you guys to know and realize these cards at even let's say this 90-91 overall. This Jack Howell card, now no, he's not good in man coverage, but everything else on the field, he does. Okay, you want to go to the running back position. I still love Caleb Johnson. You want to go to the wide receiver position. There are so many different options for you guys right now on this game. And I want you guys to know and realize that. You do not need the best of the best cards. These 90 overall cards, even like a Hunter Henry, Trey McBride 91, these cards can go out there and compete at a really high level. And so, yes, obviously a lot of times in these videos I talk about, those really best of the best cards, but you do not always need them. A lot of these budget-ish guys can go out there and compete at a really high level in this game. So I do want to make note of that, because even a guy like Benjamin Morrison plays for me for 47,000. Kaysen plays for me for 50,000. These are still guys that are some of your best options on this game. So don't think, you always need the new cards or the best of the best cards. A lot of these budget-ish options can absolutely still get by to this day for you guys. It's just kind of a weird situation in the auction house right now. It's not, super cheap. It's not super expensive. One other thing I do want to make note of is if you go in here to the store and you go over to Season 4, you can still buy these things if you do end up getting enough trophies for them. Now, it's hard to know if it's worth it or not. Again, we haven't seen what is in the lockers yet at the time I am recording this, so that is kind of a difficult thing to know whether it's worth it for you guys or not. But it is something to at least keep an eye on. There were a ton of new challenges as well added this week, so you can go and grind them out and definitely level your squad up. Before you guys know it, I'm going to be at level 30 as well. Get an extra 150 trophies. But if you keep grinding the game, guys, there's going to be a lot of trophies available for you guys for a very long time. So as far as the newness today, I'm excited to go into the playoffs head-to-head. I'm excited, to continue to grind champs, head into the gauntlet this weekend, which today is Friday, so the gauntlet should be available today, right? Or am I missing something? Oh, it probably comes out at 12:30. 12:30 gauntlet will be out as well. So a lot of new excitement. Stay up to date with your Bowl Blitz, guys. It's something that I do that I definitely would recommend you guys doing as well. So much to grind today, so much to play. Super excited time in college football. It's my team. That's going to wrap it up for our video, guys. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.